Hey y'all, welcome back to my full house. So today we're going to do something a little bit different. Now, of course, normally I go to Sam's Club and Costco, and that's exactly what we're going to do today. Lately, I feel like I've just been going to Sam's Club, which is fine, but I do need flour and a bunch of odds and ends at Costco, and they don't carry certain things at Sam's Club. So that is why I do keep both memberships, because both places carry different things, and things are on sale. It's nice to be able to go where the sales are. So anyways, we are at Costco first today, as you've noticed, and we're gonna head in here. I've got Ruby with me too. She's already out, and we are gonna go and get what we need, but here's the plan. I'm spending $500 at each store. So that is like my budget, and I don't wanna go over that because it's just what we decided, and so for our family. And then it also helps me like focus in on exactly what we're needing. Of course, you're gonna see things you want, but is it a need? So that's my goal today, is to get all of our wants, or let me scratch that. All of our needs, that's what we need. All of our needs, not our wants. So anyways, we're gonna head in and get what we need, and then we're gonna take you guys along and show you what's going on. So we're wondering if any of their fall stuff is out. So let's get going. Alrighty, let's get going. Oh, and by the way, the coffee they made at Starbucks today, phenomenal. Thank you, Starbucks. So good. I don't know if it's because I'm extra tired today. Baby's been teething and Mama needs her coffee. So good though. Well, we came back. We need our jacket. It's cold out today. What is going on? What is going on? So fall is approaching us, obviously. Alrighty, here we go. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I need some Costco stuff. All right, here we go. It's a busy day, that's for sure. There's a lot of cars everywhere, but that's good for Costco, right? That's a cool car. We gotta get a cart. All right, we got one cart and two carts. Hi. Thank you. All right, so when you first walk in, they have all of their air fresheners, Lysol, they've got disinfect wipes, toilet wands, and what is this? Baby formula. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and get one of these right here, because let me see the scents first. I think I like these better, a little bit calmer. They only have one of these in here, but I could always pick up another one at Target or something. $13.48. I'm also gonna go ahead and get one of these. With the weather approaching us differently right now, germs happen. So $12.49. I'm gonna get one of these too. And then I'm gonna get one of these too, if I can grab one. $14.79. Oh my gosh, it's really heavy. There we go. I just wanna put this in my pantry for days to come, where we're gonna need to disinfect. You know, we can't avoid every sickness, but we know when they happen, more around the colder weather. They have all of their Halloween stuff out, so this is $99.99. Oh, they have Halloween candy. I just like the candy. $14.49. Some more decorations over here. Cute. Oh, and they even got a couple like little costumes, Super Mario. That's cute. Some headlights for $24.99 on sale. They've also got flashlights, $36.99. Bigger flashlights. But then on this side, they've got candy, variety pack, $29.99. This guy is $39.99. They've got pretzels, Halloween pretzels, $6.99. And then they also have some pillows, spider pillows for $10.99. And then I don't know what any of this stuff is, but maybe you guys do. Jack-o'-lantern, it stacks up like such, and that is $49.99. And then they also have, this is really cute. I like this. A little bit more friendly in my opinion for my kiddos. $94.99. Super cute. Oh wow, look at here. Freeze dryer. I've been wanting one of these so bad. It's just not my time right now, but this is a Harvest Right. And that is on sale. Originally $1,599.99. On sale for $1,299.99. Very nice. Lovely. And then over here they just have a lot of vitamins. Very good. Multivitamins. I'm planning on going to my kids' doctors and they sell vitamins there. So that's normally what I do right before winter. I'll stock up on a lot of vitamins. Ooh, they have lip gloss. I love this lip gloss. $14.99 on sale. I love this one. I love all those colors. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get one. And then they have masks. I don't really use any of that. Socks. Do you need any socks? $7.99. Why don't you grab one? Yeah. Oh, they have colored ones?
Oh, that's cute. I want that one.
Yeah, that's cute. And then they have white and then they have black. Cute. Would these fit Caitlin too?
Yeah.
They would? Okay, let's get her a pair because that's a really good deal. $7.99. And they also have tennis shoes on sale. We're gonna stop and take a peek at this. $28.99. Originally $35.99. Okay, we're gonna take a peek at this. I think these are super cute. Oh my goodness, Ruby. I love those. Yes. Right, and they've got their like fall looking clothes out. Oh, this feels good. They have it in gray, green, cream, $15.99. Then they have these nice shirts over here as well. These are cute too. A bunch of different colors, and those are $9.99. Oh, and they still have their leggings. So these are nice. And those are $11.99. It's a good deal. Let's see. Well, those are nice and long. See, I'm tall, so most of their pants run like a capri on me, but these look nice. Eddie Bauer, cute. $11.99. That's a good deal. And then they've got some cute tops over here as well for $9.99. So different color options. Oh, these are cute. They have their vest out as well. So these are $9.99. Not a bad deal. This is a cool color, Ruby. I just don't know how they would wash. I feel like they're way too loose inside. And I feel like they're just too loose. You know?
I have a blue one.
The quality. I feel like this would all bunch up, and I've had that happen, so I don't think I'm gonna get any of them. Right, and they have a refrigerator, originally $400, $100 off, so $300. That's a nice size refrigerator. And then they have a Blackstone. See, this is something I'd like to get. I'm just not ready for this. Not ready yet, but that's a good deal. That's a really good deal. And they've got quite a few left. Batteries on sale. They've got more plants, see? These are nice plants. I haven't done my research yet, so I need to, oh, they got flowers for the fall out, Ruby. That is really cute. I love the combination. And that's only $22.99, very cute. But right here, this is the plant I feel like I wanna get. Let me know if this is a good house plant. I am not familiar with names, but we do have a mini golden doodle, and yeah, so I just don't want anything to be poisonous for him. So I think I might get one of these for my husband. This is really nice. green or blue. I feel like the green, it brings out his eyes. And this is only $14.99. That's a really good deal. Very cute. Oh, so cozy. And they have a lot more options for men. Oh my goodness, I just love all the fall options. And then they have more for the women. So you got your little throwover. Oh, these are cozy for just being at home with like a t-shirt. Oh, these are nice. $16.99 for that. I like this one. Very cute. I like that a lot. Very cozy. These are nice just for with a t-shirt. And they have it in navy. Alrighty, so my kids like these, some of them, and some of them asked me to get these. So these are $11.59. So I'm gonna go ahead and get 2 boxes of these. 1 box of those. We still have some at home, but these are definitely a great snack just to bring to the park. So they have a lot more options on bars. However, these are one of their favorites, and they are still on sale. So I am now debating if I'm gonna put the other ones back and get 2 boxes of these. What do you think?
Probably.
Do they like these more? Yeah? Okay, so we'll get 2 boxes of those and we will put back the other ones. And this is a healthier option anyways. All right, so we made that decision. Now look at these strawberry Krispy Kreme wafer bars. That sounds really good. Those are on sale for oh wait, they're not on sale, I'm sorry, but they're $11.79. It's still not a bad price, but those look good. We're gonna pass though. Now these are on sale for $11.49. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get one of these. I have one of these boxes in our emergency stockpile, and they are on sale right now for $9.99. And we are just about out of popcorn for like our normal shelves, so we're gonna go ahead and get one of those. All right, I'm gonna be cooking up a bunch of burgers and hot dogs, so we're gonna just grab 2 packages of each. Date looks good. I'm gonna put that here, and these are $3.19 a piece. So I also need hamburger ones. Let's see what the date is on these. These are good till September 4th. All right, there we go. All right, and here's all their other bread options. Okay, this is one of our favorites right here. So this is $5.29. I'm gonna grab quite a few because I wanna stock my freezer. We are all out of bread at the moment. Alrighty, so we ended up getting 5 of those. Alrighty, and they've got more options. Okay, so the English muffins are $7.39. I did want to get those, but because the price, I do not like the price, you guys. That is not a good price for only 2 of these. So I'm not gonna do that. I wanted to make breakfast sandwiches with those. We're gonna pass on that. I am gonna get some flour tortilla shells. These are $5.69. All right, so let's look at the date. We've got September 15th, September 22nd. That looks like the best date. So we're gonna do September 22nd. All right, we're gonna get 1 box of goldfish for $11.79. Alrighty, and then we're also gonna get a box of squishies. This has strawberry and blueberry in it for $14.39. All right, so I'm gonna grab a box of these for the baby. We're gonna try them and see if he likes them. $14.69. Chicken broth, chicken noodle soup. Eventually we'll be coming back for things like this for the winter. Chicken broth. red pepper and tomato soup, yum. Bone broth, noodles. I know we need spaghetti noodles, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that. These are $12.39. So I'm gonna get one of these guys. And they have a lot of other options on noodles. Macaroni and cheese. All right, and I'm gonna get one bag of bacon bits for $8.99. What kind of salsa is this? I love salsa. Let me know if you guys have had this before, if it's any good. Oh, these are on sale. $4.99. More salsa. Oh, you know what we do need? We need some olives. We're gonna get one of these for $13.39. We love these olives. All right, we need 2 bags of the chocolate chips. We took one out of our emergency thing. Can you take that, sweetheart? And so I need to put that back, and then I want to have one on the shelf ready. So we pretty much have a full one in our kitchen. Oh, you know what? I need that burger seasoning we loved. Okay, that's not it. The blends, I think we're using that now. The blend. Garlic butter. Yeah, I'll have to see if I can find to get one of these to go on our shelf as well. Brown sugar for $8.49. We're gonna grab one sugar for $6.69 and grab some oil for $10.99. Our girls have been baking a lot, so I don't mind. Alrighty, and we need 2 of the flour all-purpose for my sourdough, $16.99. Alrighty, and now we need to get some pancake mix. How is this going? Do we need any of this? Cannot remember. Baking soda.
Yeah, I thought you grabbed one.
Grab one. Okay, so $8.90 or $8.89 for one. Right, and we're gonna grab 2 of these. I need to put one back in my emergency stockpile. $7.99. So we're gonna grab 2. All right, I'm gonna grab one of these kits because we need these in our kitchen. $13.99. I've been like keep going out to the van, and this will be helpful just to have in our kitchen cabinet for the kiddos. We're gonna go ahead and grab a set of this for $12.99. We really like this smell. If you guys haven't tried it, it smells so good. And one thing I've taught my kids is when they wash their hair, do it about 5 times with the same one, and then you want to switch what you're using because it builds up. So this helps with, you know, changing that pace of that buildup. All right, I just remembered I need to go ahead and get me my razors. And I think it's this one I have. So I just need to get the refills. And it's on sale for $25.99, originally $34.99. And this lasts me quite a while, so need to get that. Alrighty, and we also need some hand soap, $8.99. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. It's on sale, so that's a good thing. We like when things are on sale. Thank you, honey. All right, we are going a little over budget, but there are some things I totally forgot we needed. So that's life, right? So $12.99 for that. We need new toothbrushes. So I'm trying to think which one we're gonna get. I don't think it really matters. They're both the same price. So let's grab one of these. You wanna put that in and this in? And then toothpaste is on sale, $11.99. We're gonna go ahead and grab one of those as well. So see what happens. You kind of forget, unfortunately. That's kind of my life sometimes. Rushing out the door. I meant to take a list last night. Baby's been teething a lot lately, so sometimes this is how life goes. You gotta go with it. All right, and they also have the Tom's toothpaste that I like to get for the little ones on sale for $11.49. So I'm gonna get one of those for them, and that will go in the kids' bathroom. And I also will put one in the kitchen because I brush the little kids' teeth in the kitchen. All right, so we made it out. We did go over budget, and that's what happens when I don't make a list. But I'm not mad about it, only because I'm doing the best I can. And life's been really hectic and busy lately with just homeschooling and doing all the things. And you know, that's life. So we definitely went over budget, but I needed some things that were here. I haven't been here in a while. So we're gonna head home right now. We're not even gonna make it to Sam's Club, unfortunately. I will do that another day, so stay tuned for that video. But let's get home and I'll show you what I picked up today at Costco. Alrighty, so we made it home. I've got a lot to show you guys. I also have a Target haul. And I also stocked up on a lot of water. Those cases are still in the van. My hubby's gonna help me bring them in when he gets home from work. So I've got 10 48 single bottles, packages, and then I have 10 1-gallons. So a lot of water, and then I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what we got at Costco. We have a lot going on here. And then I also have a Target haul. So let's get started. All right, so we're gonna start right down here. I also have a few things I'm gonna show you guys I picked up at Walmart and Shoe Carnival. We have a lot going on in this haul this time, but let's go ahead and get started at Costco. So right here, you're gonna see some cleaning supplies. I do have a purpose for these, and I have a couple other things I'm gonna show you at Target, what I'm gonna be combining and what we're gonna be doing with them. But right here, we have 5 packs of Clorox Disinfect Wipes from Costco. Has 2 different scents. And then behind here, they have the Tom's toothpaste on sale. I like to use this for the kiddos because it is fluoride free. And that's really good when you have a lot of little ones. You don't really want them having that fluoride in their toothpaste because a lot of times they also end up swallowing a little bit of it. But anyways, this is a brand I have always stuck with when it comes to the little ones, or even ourselves. We enjoy this as well too. It doesn't have a bad taste. This one's peppermint, so that was a nice surprise to see that on sale. We also needed some adult toothpaste and for the older kiddos, so this is a 5-pack. So we got that. And then their hand soap was on sale. We do, however, have one left over there. But I wanted to just go ahead and get this. This was on sale. I believe it was like $8.99. As well as this germ spray, Lysol. This is a 3-pack. So we have 3 bathrooms. This will definitely come in handy. Again, you guys, we're moving into the fall really soon. And as you know, kids are going back to school. Germs happen. People get sick. So I just want to be prepared. Not panicking, just being prepared is all. And so everyone needs a new toothbrush. It's about that time. I'm hoping within the next month, I will have toothbrushes on my shelf and in my emergency bins. We just haven't made it that far yet. We are on a budget. So I'm doing what I can do as well for my family, but right now everyone needs a new toothbrush. So that's what that's going to be for. And then down here, we like to use these along with those other floss picks. It's 2 different ways to floss. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but I floss 2 different ways at the end of the evening, or if I've eaten something that I need to floss more during the daytime. But this is really nice. It gets close to your gums and in between your teeth. And then we also use floss picks, but these serve a different purpose. They like rub on your gums, and it really does help with getting away all that bacteria before you brush. And then down here, Mama needed to stock up on her razors. So this will last me quite a while. So these are refills, and I love it because it comes with that aloe right here on like the tip, and so when it gets wet, it like just creates a nice soft feeling when you go to shave. So there's that. We do need some band-aids. Our kids get boo-boos, and sometimes they get fake boo-boos too, if you know what I mean. So when one gets hurt, you know, someone else wants a band-aid as well. So this has a lot of different options in here. This is just going to go literally into the kitchen. I probably will put the travel size in my purse, and that's that, because we have that big kit we got from Sam's Club, but you guys, I keep that in my van, and at night I don't really want to run out in the dark to get a Band-Aid. So I'm like, you know what? We need to get that for the kitchen. One big thing of deodorant for the boys. That's what this is for. When I go to Sam's Club, I plan on getting one for the girls. We needed some mouth rinse. People are needing to fill theirs up again. So I think we still have, yeah, we still have one down there, but you guys, to fill everyone's up, it's like 1.5 of these. And so Ruby had mentioned she needs to fill hers up. So we're gonna just go ahead and restock our shelf with that. These are my favorite face wipes. I have not bought these in a while, and people have requested them again. It's just a nice thing to have in the morning, cleanse your face, at night, cleanse your face. And sometimes babies are babies and they want to kiss all over you or do little raspberries. And so it's nice to have these on hands where you can just instantly go wipe your face off. And it's about that time to start stocking up on our shampoo again. It's amazing how quick shampoo and conditioner go through in our house. This smells amazing. We love this one a lot. I should have stocked up on it, but I didn't really like the price. Sometimes they're on sale for $9.99. These were $12.99 a piece. So for now, this will do. You'll see I've got some more shampoo from Target, but this will do just fine. All right, popcorn was on sale again at Costco. So I went ahead and I grabbed this because we are almost out of our popcorn for movie nights, and the weather is changing, and I feel like whenever it gets a little more gloomier out and it's cooler out, we always want to watch more movies, and we have popcorn and M&Ms with it. So this will just go right on our pantry shelf, and we also have one in our emergency bins. I'll show you guys that later. One big thing of goldfish, this comes in handy. I'm planning on putting one of the bags back in our emergency bin for when people get sick. I need to replenish that. We ended up taking it when we had to go somewhere one day, and I knew I needed to go ahead and put that back. All right, and 2 packages of hamburger buns and 2 packages of hot dog buns. So one will go in the freezer of each, and I'll keep one on the shelf. And then down here, one big thing of toilet paper and paper towel. All right, so down here, I wanted to go ahead and get a couple things the girls were needing. So these are for Caitlin. Now, if they decide, they can mix and match if they want, but that's up to them. And these were on sale for $7.99, and these are just the ankle ones, but we're still in that in-between weather of still summer going into the fall, and you still have warmer days. So I'm not really buying the long socks just yet. So these ones are the ones that Ruby picked out for $7.99. And then just a couple leggings. These are the Eddie Bauer, and I just thought these were really nice. So Ruby got a pair, I got a pair. And then over here, this is Walmart. This is just a couple odds and ends that we picked up there, but I just thought these were the cutest thing when we ran in real quick. The girls needed a few things, so anyways, I just wanted to pick this up for myself because I love fall, and it's mainly the decorations. I can't quite say I love the cooler weather anymore, but yeah, it's still one of my favorites when it comes to the colors. Ruby picked these tennis shoes out. These are for her. We are just trying to get everybody 2 pairs of tennis shoes, one for play and one for like nicer events in church and things like that. And then I wanted to get my husband this, and I just think it's really nice. It's very soft. I love the inside, and it was on sale. It was like $15. And we have some things coming up soon where the weather might be cooler. So anyways, I thought that was really cute. And then when I picked these up, I was like, oh, it would match. So I always like to match when I can. So I know this is men's, but I'm still gonna wear it, and I'll match my husband. So yeah, I bought myself a medium. I think it's really cute. I tried it on, it's very cozy, and it's not too bulky, so still very flattering for a feminine body. Alrighty, so we're heading into the shoes now. Costco, thank the Lord, had shoes on sale, and we love us Adidas shoes. We really do. They're very comfortable. I've bought in shoes many times from Costco that are Adidas, and I've never been unhappy about it. So they were on sale for $28.99. So I got my husband a pair in men's, my son a 9 in men's, and then I got myself a pair in women's, and my daughter Caitlin. Now, they didn't have Ruby's size, so We ended up going to Shoe Carnival for her. In order for me to use the coupon, I needed some more money. So these are free basically with my coupon. So can't go wrong with that. And then these are for Miss Caitlin, but she did try them on. So we're gonna go back and get her one size up because we want them to last. But anyways, these are really nice. She likes that high top and I just think they're adorable. So these were, I think 60 or 65, I can't quite remember, but we just have to take them back and get one size bigger for her. And then right here, these are Miss Ruby's. These are cute too. So these are hers, and these were like 70. As my kids get older, I mainly allow them to get more name brand because they take better care of them, and I don't mind spending a little bit more on it. Now these won't be like park shoes or anything like that. These will be for like church and nice gatherings. Maybe if we're going to the store real quick, something like that. But she got a pair for like the park. Again, she can wear those anywhere she wants. She doesn't have to just wear them to the park. But I'm just trying to explain to you what I normally do when it comes to shoes for the kiddos. All right, you guys, so we needed to stock up on some bread. I think we have one loaf left in the deep freezer and some bagels, but not really too much to work with. So this is one of our favorite breads. We love eating it with sandwiches. We love eating French toast with it. So we haven't had French toast in quite a while, so I know they're gonna want me to make that probably tomorrow morning. But so there's 5 bags here, but this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 bags of bread, so, or loaves of bread. And then I also needed to stock up on my flour, so we're gonna just pop this into the freezer and do a freeze flash real quick with that. But I use a lot of this flour with my sourdough. They bake, you name it. So we go through flour very, very fast in this household with all the baking. And again, I'm going to try to be doing our sourdough bread really soon. As the weather changes, I feel like we are more inside. It's not as hot out, and I don't know, for some reason when it ever gets cooler out, I just for some reason start making more sourdough bread. So it's about that time of year again. One big thing of baking soda to go into our laundry room. One big thing of sugar. We still have a little bit of sugar left, but I always like to be ahead of the game when I can. All right, and then down here we are all out of our flour tortilla shells. So I picked up 2 this time. This will last us quite a bit. So I almost was gonna get 3, and Ruby's like, no, Mom, I think 2 will be plenty. We like to make burritos with this, tacos with this, sandwiches, many things. So we like our flour tortilla shells. 1 bag of bacon crumble. I know I had bought one for our emergency stockpile, so this has to go back in there. That's mainly what this is for. So I'm not going to be doing really any cooking with that. I want to put that in my bin that has like all of our protein. We are out of our spray almost upstairs, so I just want to go ahead and replenish that as well. I like to cook with that when I make sheet pan trays. I feel like that's mainly it. So we don't really use a ton of it, but we go through it. We do a lot of sheet pan eggs. 1 big thing of vegetable oil. It comes with 2. We do have 1 bottle left, but again, all the baking we're doing, we can go through that pretty quick. 2 bags of pancake mix. We have a little bit left upstairs. We've been doing a lot of pancake sandwiches and different things. So one of these are gonna go back into my emergency bin. We did take that out because we were going through it pretty quick. But again, I do my best to put it back and take a mental note of that, and then put 1 back on our shelf. Same with the chocolate chips. 1 of these are gonna go into the emergency bin because this is something that I like to have on hand for emergencies. And then this is gonna go on our shelf. We already have a bag we just opened, so that will be just fine. 1 big thing of brown sugar. We have a little bit left down here, but I just wanted to be prepared for when we need it. Now, spaghetti noodles is like 1 big staple I always want to have on hand, and we are almost out of that. So I love these spaghetti noodles. It's one of my favorites from Costco, but we've been buying it also from Aldi's. So I'm happy to have this brand on hand again. All right, so being a mama to 8, you guys name what is 1 staple that you guys always try to have on hand for your kiddos, because I feel like bars and squishies are like my main go-to. If we want to head to the park, because I know we're gonna, you know, want to play with dad before he goes to work. Sometimes we skip like a big breakfast, we take some bars and squishies and we head out right away. And then when I get home, we'll make some brunch, you know. So this is one thing we always like to have on hand is bars. So this one I actually enjoyed. It is gluten-free and it's peanut butter. These are the ones my kids prefer mainly. It has 3 different types in here: chocolate chip, iced oatmeal cookie, and chocolate brownie. Comes with 36. These are on sale right now. If you are looking for like a good staple that is organic. Again, I know some people don't go off of that, even though it says organic. But anyways, just, you know, giving you guys a little heads up. They are still on sale, $15 and some change. All right, so I've never seen this before at Costco. This is kind of new to me. We still have Dirks, I'm sorry, in baby food. He's majority eating big boy food, but there are times where he does not want that, and we are totally fine with that. Even Boone would still eat these, or even Mabel. But anyways, there's 12 pouches in here. These are organic, and it has, let's see, 6 banana apple oat and 6 berry apple oat. So this was like over 15 bucks, I want to say. I wouldn't say that was a great deal, but we're just going to try and see what he thinks. 1 thing of apple squishies and 1 thing of yogurt squishies. These definitely come in handy with our kiddos. Sometimes if they were picky that day with whatever we're eating, sometimes this is a good little fill-in. 2 big things of our favorite olives. So happy to have those back on our shelf as well. And that is everything that I picked up from Costco, and then that tiny little haul from Walmart. Alrighty, so now for Target. I went ahead and I picked up another package of paper towel. As I was doing the pickup order, I was like, you know what? I need this for my emergency stockpile. You know, paper towel does come in handy for different things. So, anyways, this is gonna go way up here on the top of my emergency bins. So that's why I bought it. Nothing really crazy special. All right, moving over here. We needed some Desitin, so this is for the little guy. And so is this. This is another one I like to use. Now, right here, I bought 2 little bins. I have a plan with this, and that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. So I have one of these a bit bigger in my bathroom, but I love it. It comes in handy so much when I clean my bathroom. I just take it out, and I have all my supplies I need. So I'm going to show you a little bit what I'm going to do. So this is basically how one's going to look. Whoop, except I'm not going to throw it. Here we go. And then I would put one of these in here as well once I open it, and a paper towel. And then this will help the kiddos clean their own bathrooms. I am trying to teach them how to take care of what the Lord gave us and take pride in it, because I think it's very important to be tidy and clean your bathroom. You know, we don't want those germs getting ahead of us. We want to keep those under control. So one will go in the boys, one will go into the girls, and they will now have their own supplies. They won't have to keep running to my bathroom or asking me, Mom, where's the supplies? And then when we need to, we also have refills, and we can refill what we need. So that's what this is for. And then we're also probably going to put one of these in there and one of these. Now the hand soap, they'll probably have to come down here. This is really big and it's just not going to fit. Or maybe I'll stick one in their bathroom closet, something like that. But anyway, so that's what that's for, these 2 bins. 1 big thing of trash bags. This will go on the shelf, and when we need it, we just take 1 roll at a time and bring that upstairs. And I needed to go ahead and stock up on shampoo and conditioner, so I'm just going to leave them like they are, and then when the kids need them, they can just grab one, and it's in a set, ready to go. Right here, we needed some baby wash, so 1 will go in the boys and 1 will go into the girls. And then again, 2 things of Windex. I on purpose bought them in sprays, or the containers like this, because we do have refill ones and I have extra bottles up there, but I just wanted to go ahead and be ready. Don't have to worry about filling it up the first time. So 1 again will go into the boys, 1 will go into the girls. Same with this all-purpose cleaner Method brand. 1 will go in the boys and 1 will go in the girls. And whoop, I keep throwing the same one, I think. This wood cleaner, we have wood cabinets, so that's why I wanted them to have wood spray. They can spray the wood cabinets and give it a nice shine. And then toilet bowl cleaner, again, this will just go right into their buckets. And when we need a refill, we'll do that. So I feel like this is going to really make my life make more sense too. So when I go to like restock cleaning supplies, I'll just be grabbing 3 of each, or in the meantime, we'll just be refilling, and that's totally fine too. Whatever works and makes your life easier, do that. One thing of gum. This is just going in my purse. That's where that's going. Bunch of baby food. So his favorite is the meats and these fruit, some sweet potato and banana. He's really dwindling down with how much he's wanting of this, but there are times he still does want it. So Mama's still doing it. 1 box of size 6, 1 box of size 7, and then down below, way down there, 2 boxes of baby wipes. And that is everything I picked up at Target today. Alrighty guys, that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll talk to you down in those comments below. I'll see you soon with a brand new video. Take care and God bless. Bye guys.